Hey guys, welcome to Coding Box Automation Lab. This is Sharful. In this lecture, we're going to see top 10 Scrum Master interview question and answers. Then let's go. First question: what is Scrum and how does it work? So Scrum is an Agile framework for managing and completing complex projects. It is based on interactive and incremental development, where requirement and solution are evolved through collaboration between organizing and cross-functional teams. Scrum teams follow a set of defined roles, events, and artifacts to deliver working software in short time period called sprint. The next question: what is your role as a Scrum Master? So as a Scrum Master, my primary role is to facilitate the development process and remove any blocking that may hinder the team's progress. I also coach the team on Scrum values, practices, and principles to help them improve and work effectively. Additionally, I work with the product owner to prioritize and refine the product backlog, and with the team to plan and execute the sprint. So next, let's go to the next question. So next question: how do you ensure that the team follows the Scrum practices and values? So your answer should be something like that. I facilitate regular Scrum events such as sprint planning, daily stand-up, sprint retrospective, to ensure that the team follows the Scrum framework. I also help the team to understand and adhere to Scrum values and principles such as transparency, inspection, and adoption. And additionally, I work with the team to identify and address any issues or challenges that may arise during the development process. Right? So let's see the next question. Next question is: how do you handle conflict within the team? It's a very common question is happen. So you can say, I handle conflict with the team to facilitating open and honest communication, encouraging the team to work through conflict constructively, and helping the team identify and address the root cause of conflict. I also work with the team to establish and follow clear guidelines for resolving conflict and making decision. Let's see what's the next question. It's: how do you support the product owner in prioritizing the product backlog? This is a very common task that Scrum Master can do. So your answer should be something like that I support the product owner in prioritizing the product backlog by facilitating regular backlog refinement sessions, helping the product owner understand the team's capacity and capabilities, and helping the product owner to understand the value of each item in the backlog. I also work with the product owner to identify and prioritizing the most important item in the backlog, and to ensure the backlog is transparent and well maintained. Okay, let's see what's the next. Question number 6: how do you measure the success of a sprint? So the success of a sprint is measured by whether the team has delivered committed work software that meets the sprint goal and satisfied the acceptance criteria defined by the product owner. I also consider other factors such as the team's progress against the sprint backlog, the team's level of collaboration and engagement, and the team's ability to identify and address any issues or challenges that arise during the sprint. Okay, those are the few parameters to measure the success of a sprint. Let's say question number 7. So question number 7 is: how do you help the team improve its performance and productivity? So your answer could be like, I help the team to improve its performance and productivity by facilitating regular retrospectives where the teams reflect on its work and identify the areas for improvement. I also provide coaching and guidance to help the team to learn and adopt new practices and techniques, and work with the team to identify and remove any blocking that may hindering their process, right? So let's see what's the question number 8. The question number 8 is, how do you ensure that the team is aligned with the project goals and objectives? I ensure the team is aligned with the project goals and objectives by facilitating regular communication with the product with the product owner and other stakeholders, and by helping the team understand the value of the work they're doing. I also work with the team to establish clear goals and objectives for each sprint, and to ensure the team is making progress towards meeting those goals. Okay, so that's that question number 8 answers. Let's see the question number 9. How do you handle changing requirements or scope during a sprint? It is a very common scenario in Agile. You will see that the requirement will change frequently. It could be the middle of the sprint or even end of the sprint. So as a Scrum Master, how do you handle this kind of situation? So if the requirement or scope of a sprint change, I work with the team and the product owner to assess the impact of the change and determine the best course of actions. This may involve adjusting the sprint goal, updating the sprint backlog, or negotiating with the product owner to remove or add items to the backlog. Okay, and the last one, how do you ensure that the team is delivering working software at the end of each sprint, which is the ultimate goal? So the answer would be very simple, straightforward. I ensure that the team is delivering working software at the end of each sprint by facilitating regular stand-up and reviews. During this stand-up, all the team, they update their work, like what they did yesterday, what they're doing today, and if there is blocking. So by the stand-ups, the whole team knows, each and every developer what's they're doing right now, and if there is blocking, so the Scrum Master can help to remove that blocking. Also the review the tasks too. So that's the 2 parameters that can help that to delivering working software, delivering the committed their work at the end of each sprint. Okay, so that's all the top 10 interview questions for a Scrum Master. Those are the very common and very realistic and industry based. Thank you so much.